All right, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good.
Oh, y'all sound so dry. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, today we're starting lesson 3 of section 3, lesson 3 of Cajun folk tales. Okay, who would like to read my I can statement? Jacayla, read our I can statement.
I can explain Buki's character traits. I can compare and contrast the two stories. The thief of honey and Buki over a barrel.
Okay, so today we're going to read a story entitled Theft of Honey. And who can tell me some of the Louisiana culture elements and how they're unique? Who can tell me? Doya. Okay, they're unique because they're different, but give me more. Matter of fact, who can give me one of the Louisiana culture elements? Janaya.
Their language.
Okay, their language. Isabella. The food. Like what food?
Gumbo.
Gumbo. And what else? Give me one more, Isabella.
Crab.
Crab. Okay, what's another Louisiana culture element? Dickie.
Clothes.
Their clothing. Jacaylee.
Music.
Huh?
Music.
What kind of music?
Swamp blues.
Swamp blues. Who can give me another one? What's another different type of music? You got swamp blues and what else?
Fun pop.
Fun pop, what else? There's one more that I'm looking for. Zydeco. Zydeco. Okay. Okay. Before we get into the story, we're going to go with a few vocabulary. So take out your little composition notebook. Remember what Ms. Williams said? You do not go to a fresh page. You write on the what?
First grade.
If you're already at the bottom, you're going to write today's date and you're going to start.
Because that's a different story.
Okay. Okay, new page, date in the right corner. Okay, remember you write in what? Chunks. Thank you. Okay, our vocabulary for today for thief of honey. Everybody say universal.
Universal.
Mackenzie, read the definition for universal for me, please.
Something all people do know that where they live.
Okay, universal is something all people do no matter where they live. It's the same thing if they were here in Louisiana, they're gonna do if they went to Texas. It's the same thing. Critter. Jacaylee.
Critter is an animal.
It's an animal. It's a critter. A rat is a critter. Okay, it's a critter. Okay, charm. Doya.
Fancy someone or
Sign that out. Go back. Sound it out.
In
Hey, keep going.
someone or delight or please.
Okay. Charm. To fascinate someone or to delight or please. Sugar cane. Christina.
Tall grass like
Sound it out. Okay, sugar cane, tall grass like stalk that stores sugar. Bragging. Jakari.
the proud or most
Okay, bragging. Being proud or boastful. Baby. Which is basically what it says. It ain't BB. It's not really BB because there's actually some accents above the E. They're just not on here. Right. Which is actually what?
baby.
Baby. And
Sally.
Sally?
Yeah.
Slightly. Slightly. Janaya.
Honey.
Decisive, right? Deceitful. I mean deceitful, my bad. Okay. I'm gonna give you 3 minutes to jot this down. Write in chunks. Let's start. Let's go. 3 minutes. Once you finish, put your little composition notebook to the side and turn in your workbook to page 75 once you finish. 1 minute. $30. that means time is up. I'll let y'all finish later. Turn into your workbooks on page 75. Turn into your workbooks on page 75. Okay, we're going to read another story, which is entitled That's So Funny, which is another version of Dookie Over a Barrel. When stories are passed down orally, the stories start to change in some ways. Listen and follow along as we read this story. And consider the question: How does this folktale compare to Bookie Over a Barrel? Okay. So use your finger and follow along. Okay.
They're echo reads, right?
Right. Okay, we echo read. I read, then you read. Okay. But I'm gonna read the first part, but then y'all will pick up where it say Lapin. Lapin was the smartest critter. Okay.
Echo reads. When you read a sentence, they read that sentence.
I know. I was just gonna read the first part.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay. Most Cajun people have love to tell stories. Love to tell jokes and play pranks. If the joke backfire, so much the better. The trickster usually laughs harder than anyone else. It's no surprise that these trickster tales have traditionally been among Cajun people's favorite stories. This tale is African in origin, but universal. It is but universal in its humor and insight. Okay, so now we're gonna echo read. Okay, I read the sentence, then you read. Latham was the smartest critter in all of Louisiana.
Laban was the smartest critter in all of Louisiana.
That rabbit was such a smooth talking rascal that could charm the whiskers off a cat and sell bacon to a pig.
That rabbit was so a smooth talking rascal that could charm the whiskers off a cat and sell bacon to a pig.
Laban was trouble for true, and he just loved to play his tricks on all other animals, especially his neighbor Bookie.
Laban was trouble for true, and he just loved to play his trick on all the other animals, especially his neighbor Bookie.
Now Bookie was a sneaky, skinny old fox, nervy as a gnat, and all the time worrying and whining.
Bookie was sneaky, skinny, old fox, nervy as a gnat, and all the time worrying and whining.
Bookie had plenty, but he was just plain greedy.
Bookie had plenty, but he was just plain greedy.
Okay, he wouldn't share nothing with nobody. No way.
He wouldn't share nothing with nobody. No way.
So, at this point, what is the similarity from Bookie Over a Barrel? Janiyah.
They feel like the treat Bookie.
Huh?
They feel like the treat Bookie.
That's a similarity? Okay, what's another similarity at this point? Who is the sneaky one in Bookie Over a Barrel? Lathan. But in this one, who's the sneaky one?
Bookie.
Bookie. smartest one in this one? Lathan. Okay. But if he thought somebody else was getting more than him, ooh wee. Okay. But if he thought somebody else was getting more than him, go.
But if he thought somebody else was getting more than him, ooh.
Right. How he moaned and groaned.
How he moaned and groaned.
One day it happened that Bookie and Laban were walking together to the sugarcane field.
One day it happened that Bookie and Laban were walking together to the sugarcane field.
Laban took along some cornbread and sugar syrup.
Laban took along some cornbread and canned syrup
To eat for his dinner. Bookie brought some fine light biscuits and a big jug of honey.
Bookie brought some fine light biscuits and a big jug of honey.
Pretty soon, Bookie started bragging about his honey.
Pretty soon, Bookie started bragging about his honey.
What does bragging mean?
Daddy, that's what I was talking about.
It sure is. It's one of your vocabulary. What is bragging?
I have it right. I didn't write it. Being proud or boastful.
Correct. Being proud or boastful. So what you think he was doing? He said Bookie starts bragging about his honey. So was he being prideful?
No.
Yes, he was. That's what bragging means, pride and boastful. So that means he was bragging that he was saying that his honey was going to be good. Okay, poor Laban. He says, all you going to have for dinner is some old sugar syrup and cornbread?
Poor Laban, he said, all you're going to have for dinner is some old canned syrup and some cornbread.
But me, I'm going to eat all. Oh, let me go back. But me, I'm going to eat like a king.
But me, I'm going to eat like a king.
Just look at this old jar of sweet golden honey.
Just look at this old jar of sweet golden honey.
It sure is gonna taste good.
It sure is gonna taste good.
So right now, do you think he was teasing Laban?
Yes.
Teasing Laban with what?
Honey.
You really think that honey was gonna be that good? Probably not. I don't think so. And then he was gonna what did he say he was gonna eat like?
A king.
A king. So he think he's gonna eat like a king, just eating some honey? Do you think that's gonna look right?
No.
I don't either. Let's find out. Laban looks at Bookie with a little twinkle in his eye.
Laban looks at Bookie with a little twinkle in his eye.
Well, he says, why don't you just share some that good honey with your old friend Laban?
Well, he said, why don't you just share some old that good honey with your old friend Laban?
Bookie starts fussing. What you talking about, Laban?
Bookie starts fussing. What you talking about, Laban?
No, I'm not going to share with you.
No, I'm not going to share with you.
I bought this honey. If you want some, go get your own jug.
If you want some, go get your own jug.
This is my honey, and you are not gonna get one little bitty drop.
This is my honey, and you're not gonna get one little bitty drop.
So do you think that was nice?
No.
So in this one, was he teasing Laban?
Yes.
Okay, in this one, was he being a good friend?
No.
And then at the beginning of the story, it said they were neighbors.
Yes.
That Laban was his neighbor, right?
Yes.
So do you think that's a neighborly thing?
No. Because neighbors like sharing.
Right, neighbors share. So Bookie wasn't being a good what?
Friend.
Neighborly friend. Right, thank you, Zach. What? Okay. Laban just grins real big and says to himself, well, just see about that.
Laban just grins real big and says to himself, well, just see about that.
Y'all, I had paused.
Oh.
Okay, let's start over. Laban just grins real big and says to himself, well, we'll just see about that, Mon Padnat.
Laban just grins real big and says to himself, well, just see about that, Mon Padnat.
Padnat. What do you think that means?
Like dress? No way. Let's see.
Okay, remember in Bookie Over Bear we had
Mommy? My friend.
yeah, my friend. So what do you think this one means?
My friend.
Not my friend?
Me. She or me. My neighbor.
Yeah, I was thinking more of my neighbor. But I never had one. Before they came to the cane field, Bookie stopped and set his honey jug on the ground under a big live oak tree.
Before they came to the cane field, Bookie stopped and set his honey jug on the ground under a great big oak tree.
Let's not leave this live. There now, says Bookie. My honey'll keep nice and cool here under this shade. It'll be out of sight, and out of mind.
There now says Bookie, my honey will keep nice and cold here in the shade. It'll be out of sight and out of mind.
Laban, you just forget about getting any of this honey, you hear?
Laban, you just forget about getting any of this honey.
So right here, where did they walk together to the what?
To the cane field.
To the cane field. And what did Bookie put what did he put under the tree?
His honey.
What kind of tree was it?
A
live oak tree. And he said he'll put it in the shade and it'll be out of what?
Out of sight.
It'll be out of sight and out of mind. Well, Laban didn't say a word.
Laban didn't say a word.
He just went off to the field whistling as he walked.
He just went off to the field whistling as he walked.
They walked a spell in rows of cane under a hot, hot sun.
They walked a spell in rows of cane under a hot, hot sun.
After a while, Laban started thinking about the sweet honey.
After a while, Laban started thinking about that sweet honey.
His stomach got to growling. Begging just for one little taste. Suddenly, Laban had an idea. He bolted right up, his ears searching the air and his nose just twitching. Just a twitching.
He bolted right up his ears searching the air and his nose and twitching.
Okay. So at that point, okay. Okay, as they walked, when Laban Laban didn't say a word. They said he just started walking. So when they say suddenly Laban had an idea, what you think he was about to do?
Eat the honey.
What you think he was about to go do?
I think he was going to go back and grab the jug of honey and eat it.
You think he's gonna go and eat the honey?
Yes.
Okay, let's find out. Bookie, he hollered.
Bookie, he hollered.
Do you hear?
Do you hear?
My wife is calling me home.
My wife is calling me home.
I have a new godchild.
I have a new godchild.
Bookie hollers back.
Bookie hollers back.
I didn't hear nothing.
I didn't hear nothing.
Oh, of course not.
Oh, of course not.
I ain't stopping no period. Of course not, Money. Your ears are too short.
Of course not, Money. Your ears are too short.
But my long ears hear my wife calling. Laban!
But my long ears hear my wife calling. Laban!
Come home quick!
Come home quick!
So I gotta run home and help name the new baby.
So I gotta run home and help name the baby.
So right here, does this sound familiar?
Yes. Yes.
What story does it sound familiar to? Okay, Bookie over Bear. So the wife called him and Bookie over Bear because he was becoming a what?
A godfather.
A godfather. And what do we call godfather? Parent. Haran. Okay. So in Bookie over Barrel, he said that they were calling because he was going to be a godfather. Right? Yeah. Who called him first?
His sister.
Okay. And in this one, who is calling him?
Wife.
His wife.
Say what?
His wife is calling him so he can name the who.
The baby. The baby.
Okay, let's come back. With that, Laban dashed across the field towards his house.
With that, Laban dashed across the field towards his house.
But no sooner he was out of sight than he quietly circled back to the live oak tree.
But no sooner he was out of sight than he quietly circled back to the live oak tree.
Okay. He picks up the jug of honey and gloat, gloat, gloat. A third of the honey is gone.
He picked up the jug of honey and gloat, gloat, gloat. A third of the honey is gone.
So what do you think that means? What did he do to the
He
what?
He drank the honey.
He drunk the honey. He drunk the honey. Okay. And then he said, Bookie was right. He says with a laugh.
Bookie was right. He said with a laugh.
This is good honey for truth.
This is good honey for truth.
Laban put the jug down, wiped his mouth, and returned to the field with Bookie, where Bookie was still working.
Laban put the jug down, wiped his mouth, and returned to the field where Bookie was still working.
Working.
I didn't know what
Hey, Laban yelled Bookie. What did y'all name the new baby?
Hey, Laban yelled Bookie. What did y'all name the baby?
Laban grins and yells back. An old family name.
Laban grins and yells back. An old family name.
We're going to call that child Just Be Gone.
We're going to call that child Just Be Gone.
Do you think that's an old family name?
No.
went to school and said, "Hey, my name is Mackenzie," and they said, "Oh, my name is Just Begun." Okay.
So next time forget something or do that.
So why you think? Well, we'll come back to that. I ain't gonna go too far. Okay, the two critters worked on in the heat of that hot, dry day.
The two critters worked in the heat of that hot, dry day.
And what are critters?
Animals.
What are critters?
Animals.
Animals. After a while, Lathan's stomach started talking to him again, growling for some more honey.
After a while, Lathan's stomach started talking to him, growling for some honey. More honey.
So that rabbit jumps up, his ears listening, and his big feet stomping.
So that rabbit jumps up, his ears listening, and his big feet stomping.
What is it now? Hollers Bookie.
What is it now? Hollers Bookie.
Lathan hollers back. Do you not hear the news?
Do you not hear the news?
My wife is calling me. Come home, Lathan. You have another godchild.
My wife is calling me. Come home, Lathan. You have another godchild.
I am a parent. I must do my duty and help name the baby.
I am a parade. I must do my duty and I help name the baby. Not baby.
Okay. So now, is this? He has another call, so this will be call number what? 2. And so this time he has to go and name a what? Another what?
Baby.
Another godchild.
It's similar to Boogie of a Bear because he calls. First his sister calls, then his brother calls.
Right. So in Bookie of a Barrel, the sister called first, and then the who called? The brother called. But this time the wife has called what?
2 times.
2 times. Before Bookie could complain that he hadn't heard a thing, Lathan was bounding from the field towards his house.
Before Bookie could complain that he hadn't heard a thing, Lathan was bounding from the field towards his house.
Once again, he secretly circled back to the oak tree. Lathan picks up the jug of honey and gloat, gloat, gloat. The jug is half empty.
Lathan picks up the jug of honey and gloat, gloat, gloat. The jug is half empty.
Oh, I do believe this honey tastes better the second time around.
I do believe this honey tastes better the second time around.
That rascal rabbit smacked his lips and snuck back to the cane field.
That rascal rabbit smacked his lips and snuck back to the cane field.
Okay. So the first time he gulped it down, there was a what of the honey? The third. So now the second time around, he did a what?
A half.
So do you think he's gonna drink all the honey?
Yeah. I think he'll go back on a third time. It's similar because he's gonna eat all the honey just like he ate all the rum cake.
All right, the same way he did the rum cake and butter and Bookie over Barrel. Okay, let's find out. Bookie yelled out, "What y'all gonna name this baby?"
Bookie yelled out, "What y'all gonna name this baby?"
Lathan chuckled and yelled back, "Ha! Another old family name."
Lathan chuckled and yelled back, "Another old family name."
We're gonna call this baby Half Gone.
We're gonna call this baby Half Done.
Have done.
So you have to.
So listen. So at this point, which is the second time around, have you paid attention to the names?
Yes.
What was the first baby name?
First baby name is
Just begun. And what is this baby name?
Have done.
So think about the names and think about the honey.
Oh. Just begun thinking of honey, and half of the honey is gone.
Very good. Boy, kiss your brain. I like you, Barack Obama Jr. Okay, right. So, like Zach just said, Just Begun was so-called named because he had just begun what?
Eating the honey.
Drinking the honey. Now, the second time around the wife is called, he has named the baby what?
Have done.
Because the honey is what?
Have done.
Have done. Okay, let's keep reading. Okay, Laban went back to work, but before long his stomach was pleading for just one more taste of honey.
Laban went back to work before his long stomach was pleading for just one more taste of honey.
He jumps up all ears and twitching nose.
He jumps up all ears and twitching nose.
He hollers out, "Bookie!"
He hollers out, "Bookie!"
It's a miracle.
It's a miracle.
My wife is calling me.
My wife is calling me.
Laban!
Laban!
Come home quick.
Come home quick.
You have another godchild.
You have another godchild.
I must run home quick.
I must run home quick.
Quick and help name the baby.
Quick and help name the baby.
Bookie listened and hollered back, "I don't hear nothing."
Bookie listened and hollered back, "I don't hear nothing."
But Laban was already racing across the field towards his house.
But Laban was already ready to call the field from his house.
Again, he silently circled back to the oak tree.
Again, he silently circled back to the oak tree.
He picks up the jug of honey.
He picks up the jug of honey.
Glug, 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 the jug is empty.
Glug, 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 the jug is empty.
Sighs Laban.
Sighed Laban.
Bookie was surely right.
Bookie was surely right.
I didn't get one little bitty drop. I got the whole jug.
I didn't get one little bitty drop. I got the whole jug.
Then Laban turned the empty jug upside down and set it back on the dry ground.
Then Laban turned the empty jug upside down and set it back on the dry ground.
He went back to the field feeling full and satisfied.
He went back to the field feeling full and satisfied.
So, he drank all the honey.
3 times. 3.
How many times?
3.
Okay, he drank it 3 times. What was the so-called first child name?
Just begun.
And that was because he had what? Drinking the honey. And then what was the second child's name? Half done, and that's because of he was half done with the jug of honey. And what you think this child's name gonna be? Bookie shouts, "What y'all gonna name this godchild?" Laban shakes with laughter and shouts back, "Oh, we gonna name the baby another old family name, all gone."
Laban shakes with laughter and shouts back, "Oh, we gonna name the baby another old family name, all gone." Because he was all the jug
All the honey was gone, so the baby name was what?
All gone.
All gone. Well, Bookie and Laban worked on a while longer till the sun was high in the sky and it was time to eat.
Wet.
They made a mistake. Oh, that's what that was. Oh, because I sure said east in my head. Okay. Y'all that supposed to be eat.
Well, Bookie and Lady worked around on the sun was high in the sky and time to eat. It was time to eat. What
all they need to do is eat. Stretch that out and put eat. E-A-T. Yeah.
All they need to do is stretch it sound and put eat.
Doya. Okay. Bookie hollered, dinner time.
Bookie hollered, dinner time.
I'm so hungry.
I'm so hungry.
Man, that honey sure gonna taste good.
Man, that honey sure gonna taste good.
The two critters walked across the fields to the oak tree.
The two critters walked across the field to the oak tree.
When Bookie found his honey jug turned upside down and empty, he started twitching and whining.
When Bookie found his honey turned upside down and empty, he started twitching and whining.
My honey!
My honey!
It's all gone!
It's all gone!
Somebody ate all my honey!
Somebody ate all my honey!
Somebody!
Somebody!
Laban, it must be you.
Laban, it must be you.
But Laban only looked hurt and surprised.
Laban only looked hurt and surprised.
Mon ami.
Mon ami.
How can you say such a thing?
How can you say such a thing?
He asked.
He asked.
Did you see me near your honey?
Did you see me near your honey?
Did you see me run to my house?
Did you see me run to my house?
Oh, my friend, surely you who are such smarter than me can see what happened.
Oh, my friend, surely you were so much smarter than me. You can see what happened.
Just look at the jug turned upside down and empty on that hot, dry ground.
Just look at the jug turned upside down and empty on the hot, dry ground.
Just look how the ground is so dry and cracked and thirsty.
Just look how the ground is so dry and cracked and thirsty.
So at this point, Laban is doing what?
Lying. Acting like he a newborn baby. Acting like a newborn. I mean, acting like he innocent.
Right, he's acting like he's innocent. So with him acting like he's innocent, he's tricking Bookie, right? He's tricking Bookie. So at this point of him tricking Bookie, who is he trying to blame the empty jug on?
The ground.
The ground.
The ground. But the ground, how the ground gonna eat it?
But wait, at the beginning, wasn't the jug upside? Wasn't it sitting up right?
Yes.
So think about it. Yes, when they were on their way to the sugarcane field, he set it upright up under the live what? Oak tree. So when Laban finished it, he turned it what?
Upside down to make it look like the ground was drinking them. But grounds can't even drink them. Yeah. Yes, they can. The ground is water. No, they can't.
It soaks up water
The soil.
drinking.
The soil.
Okay, Doya. So, he turned it upside down to make it seem like the ground what?
Dry.
We ain't gonna really say drinking. Let's say it soaked it up. It soaked it up. And he said the ground looked at what?
Dry.
And what?
Thirsty.
Thank you, Isabella. Thirsty. So, what asked Bookie in astonishment? You mean the ground drank all my honey?
What asked Bookie in astonishment?
What do you think that means? What is astonishment?
Astonishment.
Who said that? Joy. It's shocked. So what it said Bookie asked in astonishment. That means he was shocked. So when you shocked, you say, "Oh, me? Oh, It's like you shocked and surprised to me. Okay, you mean the ground drunk all my honey?
You mean the ground drunk all my honey?
Yes, I see it now.
Yes, I see it now.
The ground stole all my honey.
The ground stole all my honey.
Oh.
Oh. I thought that this is ooh.
So, with him saying that the ground drunk all of Buki honey, Buki, do you think Buki's agreeing with it?
Yeah.
You think he's falling for it?
Yeah. Falling for it. Yeah.
He's agreeing or falling for it?
Falling for it.
He's falling for it. Oh, money me, says Lathan.
Nodding
his head. Thank you. Nodding his head. You have figured it out.
Nodding his head. Nodding his head. You have figured it out.
You are so smart.
You are so smart. Smart.
Poor Buki. Now you have nothing to eat with your biscuits.
Poor Buki. Now you have nothing to eat with your biscuits.
I tell you what I'm gonna do.
I tell you what I'm going to do.
I will share my syrup with you.
I'll share my syrup with you.
And you can share your biscuits with me.
And you can share your biscuits with me.
And maybe next time you have some honey, you will share a few drops with your good friend Lathan.
And maybe next time you will have a few drops with your good friend Lathan.
You share some with me.
And maybe next time you can have some honey you will share with your good old friend. Share a few drops with your good friend Lathan.
After all, that's what friends are for.
After all, that's what friends are for.
Buki gladly took Lathan up on his offer.
Buki gladly took Lathan up on his offer.
After they ate their dinner, they both stretched out in the shade and took a nap.
After they both ate dinner, they both stretched out in the shade and took a nap.
Buki twitched and trembled in his sleep,
But
Lathan slept like a baby and had sweet dreams, sweet as honey.
Buki twitched and trembled in his bed, but Lathan slept like a baby and had sweet dreams, sweet as honey.
Okay. So at the end, Lathan was able to convince Buki that the ground did what?
Look at all.
Right. It say that he persuade him that the ground drunk to soak up the honey because the ground was what?
Was dry.
It was what?
Dry.
It was dry, cracked, and
Thirsty.
So after that, what did Lathan tell Buki?
He gonna share his syrup with him, and he share his biscuits with him. He said,
right, and then he said maybe next time you'll what?
Share a few drops with your good friend Lathan.
And then after they ate dinner, what happened?
They took a nap. And Buki twitched up in his sleep, but Lathan slept like a baby, and he had sweet dreams and sweet as honey.
Okay, now let's go back to the beginning. We just gonna ask questions on this. Okay, now. Okay, at the beginning, they walked and worked in the field, correct?
Okay.
Correct, right or wrong?
Correct.
And Who called out to Latham?
Wife.
The wife.
Wife.
The wife called out to him. And he had to go and do what?
Parade.
Thank you, Zach. And what did he call the first baby?
Just begun. Because he just begun and
right, because he had just begun eating the honey. And then he went back to the field, right?
Yes.
Did he work any?
No.
What'd you say, Zach?
Barely.
He barely worked. And then he yelled out again. And did Bookie answer him?
No.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
And what did Bookie say?
I didn't hear nothing.
He said he didn't hear nothing. And he basically said it what? All what? All 3 times. Right, Christine. He said it all 3 times. And then what was the second name for the baby? Correct. He was half done with the jug. And then, what did he name the baby, the so-called baby, the 3rd time? He was all done with the jug. So at this point, we had already listed some similarities at the beginning. What was the first similarity with this story and Bookie over Bear? What was the first one? Instead of the wife calling out, who called out?
Sister.
The sister called out. And then who called out the second time?
Brother.
But the second time in this story, who called out?
Wife.
So the wife called out all what?
3 times.
3 times. And even in Bookie over Barrel, did Bookie hear the sister or the brother call out?
No.
Did he hear the wife call out all 3 times?
No.
No. And what did he eat all in Bookie over Barrel?
Rum cake and butter.
Rum cake and butter.
This one was.
And was he able? How did he trick Bookie in that one? Janiyah.
By saying he had to go get Godfather 3 times a day, but actually he was gonna eat the rum cake 3 times.
Okay, but how did he get him to think that he ate it? Right. He rolled him in a puddle of butter. Did he wake up?
Yes. And he said.
And what did he tell him?
I swear I didn't do it. I swear I didn't do it.
Okay, but what did he tell Bookie? Did he tell Bookie he ate all the rum cake?
Yeah, he said Bookie, you did get all the rum cake.
Okay, and then in this story, he said who ate all the honey or who took the honey?
He said the soil. He said the ground.
The ground did it.
How the ground gonna do it if he was thirsty? I wonder what they
right.
said. I wonder
so he said that the ground did it. And
wonder why he says he's not smart.
Right. Okay. Now turn to page 84.
What were the differences?
What were the differences?
The wife and the sister and brother.
Right.
And
what
the
else?
rum cake and the butter. The rum cake and butter and the honey.
Right. The rum cake and butter, the honey, and then the call from the sister and brother, and then in this one it was the what?
Wife.
The wife.
But
what kind of field was it in Bookie over Barrel?
What kind of field was it over Bookie in a barrel?
Sugar
cane.
And so this story,
and then this story was what?
Sugar cane.
Sugar cane field.
It's like
Okay. Look at
the main character second
Okay, look at 84 and 85. Okay. Right now, we're going to pause for RTI. So close your book.